Hello folks, welcome to another edition of My Cheap Recipes, and I am Mr. Cheap Munch. Today I'm going to make for you my take on beef and mushrooms. All you need is about the equivalent in mushrooms. These are quite large mushrooms, that's it, by the size of my hand. So you need the equivalent in mushrooms to that. These are not sure what type of mushrooms these are. They're just like, the usual standard mushrooms. This is a chestnut mushroom. I do usually like to mix up the mushrooms I stick in here, but unfortunately there was none on offer this time, and I only usually pick them up when they're on offer. So first things first, need to get the beef open. Now, this is one of the £3 for £10 offers that they have in Asda. Quite a nice amount of beef in there, but as you know from past recipes, I do tend to make enough for 2 meals. So that is going straight in the pan. It's in the bin, and I wash my hands. And also wash the blade of the knife. And all nicely washed. And what we need to do next is to remove the end of this one, because this one's a bit of a dirty bugger. Yep. Get him in half. What I usually like to do is remove the stalks from the mushrooms. I never peel them. I know why some people do, because a lot of the flavour in mushrooms is usually in the skin. So with these, I clank them once that way and once that way. That's how I do my stalks. The bigger mushrooms, in this I do like to have quite nice pieces of mushroom. So it's once down there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you end up with quite nice, that size pieces of mushroom. They're all generally about the same size. So I shall see you at the next step. Hello folks, welcome back. As you can see, all the mushrooms are now diced. The beef is nice and cooked. So what we do now, we got 1 beef oxo cube, or stock cube as some people call them. Break that, add that into the beef. And then we add in all the mushrooms. It's going to seem like quite a full pan when I'm done, but trust me, these mushrooms and everything, they're just all cooked down. The sauce this makes as well is a very, very strong, powerful sauce, so a little bit of it goes a long, long way. And there you go folks, that's all the mushrooms in the pan. And now we add that much garlic salt, you get some premium dark soy sauce. As you know, dark soy sauce is just for the colour, so we'll get a nice big full one of them. I'll make that 1.5 of them actually. some oyster sauce. Nice big full one in. And another half. I've got to take the stop where it does the normal soy sauce. Right, so we've got the normal soy sauce now. I'm going to want 1, 2, 3 of them. And that is pretty much it, folks. All you do now is give it a good stir around to get everything incorporated, and then you stick it back on the stove on a medium heat. And you let the heat work its magic then on it. By the time I come back to this, there'll be a nice thick dark sauce. They'll be extremely flavourful of mushrooms, of the soy and the beef, because the beef will break down now in the sauce that the mushrooms create. Now just to give it a good go, I just stick it in. One of water. And that, folks, is that. Now all that's left for me to do is to tidy up. I shall see you on the next cheap munch or cheap recipes, whichever one comes first. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, subscribe and share, and tell your friends about it. Goodbye for now.